November 5th was Trump's final warning to the Democrats. He is not tolerating no BS. And this time around, this guy just completely called out Karen Bates. He called her out for lying on live TV. Even so much so that she had to get her mic snatched away. It got really heated. Yeah, it says right here, President Trump goes to California schools the Democrat leaders on how to take care of the residents.
We're bringing our city departments together so that people don't get caught in the loop of going from one room to the next. We want them all to be in the same room so that you can get busy rebuilding ASAP. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. And we will clear the lots. Absolutely. In the city and in the county. We are working together. Both levels of government are working in unity.
Months? Is it like we that's the answer that we got, and that's what we're all hanging on?
Yes.
So if you're telling us to now faster, is it 6 months? Is it, I mean, all of our lives, rents, all this stuff is weighing on this.
6 months is no good.
And the number one thing that we are going to do immediately, and you will see this happen, is to clear out the debris. And you know, we're concerned right now over the weekend because of the potential rain, but we are going to move as fast as we can, but we want you to be safe, and we want you to be back in your homes immediately.
But the people are willing to clean out their own debris. It doesn't cost a lot.
Yes, and they can.
You should let them do it, because by the time you hire contractors, it's going to be 2 years.
If a family...
The people are willing to get a dumpster and do it themselves and clean it out.
And they can.
There's not that much left. It's all incinerated.
That's right.
And, you know, it's just going to take a long time if you do. You can do some of it, but a lot of these people, I know that guy right there that's talking. I know my people. You'll be on that thing tonight, throwing the stuff away, and your site it'll look perfect within 24 hours, and that's what he wants to do. He doesn't want to wait around for 7 months till the city hires some demolition contract that's going to charge him $25,000 to do his lot.
Look at this man actually speaking with reason. This woman can't seem to comprehend this approach. We got people out here on the streets, quite literally, nowhere to go. And you telling these people, no, I'm not saying it wouldn't take time, but I'm saying you telling everybody that they can't even clean up the debris on their own property to try to help speed up the process. They got to wait 6-7 months for somebody to just come and do that. Wow. And I also want to notice Melania is out and about with Donald Trump. I didn't see that a lot when Jill Biden was the first lady.
I think you have emergency powers just like I do, and I'm exercising my emergency powers. You have to exercise them also.
I did exercise them.
Because you have a very powerful emergency power, and you can do everything within 24 hours.
Yes. And if individuals want to clear out their property, they can. Well, yes, but you know that you will be able to go back soon.
Mr. President.
We think within a week.
That's a long time, a week. I'll be honest. To me, everyone's standing in front of their house. They want to go to work, and they're not allowed to do it.
And the most important thing is for people to be safe.
They're safe. They're safe. You know what? They're not safe. They're not safe now.
Yeah, you better take that mic away. Hey, that's the president. Not only is that the president, but that's also Trump. Your colleague just helped you from digging yourself to 7 feet, because you're already 6 feet deep right now in BS.
They're going to be much safer. A week is actually a long time, the way I look at it. I watched hundreds of people standing in front of their lots, and they're not allowed to go in. It's all burned. It's gone. It's done. Nothing's going to happen to it. It's not going to burn anymore. There's nothing to burn. There's almost nothing to burn. And they want to go in. The people are all over the place. They're standing, and I say, why aren't you going in? We're trying to get a permit, and the permit's going to take them. Everybody said 18 months. You said 18 months. You said 18 months.
That was last night.
And that was last night.
On that.
18 months to clear the
We
law.
can't even see our homes right now. We are blocked from entering our streets.
Right.
We can't even. This is our first time we saw our house. Was yesterday.
Wow. It take real leaders to be able to come and orchestrate and sort all of this stuff out. swiftly and as quickly as possible. I don't doubt that there will be certain challenges in order to get all of these residents accommodated in a timely fashion. I'm sure that with all of the thousands of homes destroyed, it isn't something that you can complete in a matter of a day or 2 days, maybe even a week. Obviously, with reconstructing, definitely gonna take months for sure. However, depriving people of the opportunity to get a head start on cleaning that debris, she needed a real cold check to her face, and Donald Trump definitely delivered that. Told her straight up, look, you have the same powers as I do in terms of regulating and sorting all of this stuff out, and yet this stuff is still happening. That's an issue. That's Donald Trump helping us realize what we already knew. You had the power to do more than what you're doing, and I ain't gonna say you're choosing not to, but you're slow to move on feet. Now, President Trump, he actually went to North Carolina earlier today, and him and Melania then went to California. I heard that they was greeted by Gavin Newsom. See if I can find that clip before we get up out of here. But President Trump lays out 2 conditions for federal aid to California. 1, voter ID. What's wrong with having an ID? You need an ID to get your liquor, get your tobacco products, to get into certain clubs and stuff. Hell, these days you need ID to log on to your X-rated website. You can't get nobody your ID just to vote? Weird. And then let the water flow. Let's see what he has to say.
Funding to Los Angeles because of its sanctuary city policy?
I want to see 2 things in Los Angeles. Voter ID, so that the people have a chance to vote. And I want to see the water be released and come down into Los Angeles and throughout the state. Those are the 2 things. After that, I will be the greatest president that California has ever seen. I want the water to come down and come down to Los Angeles and also go out to all the farmland that's barren and dry. You know, they have land that they say is the equivalent of the land in Iowa, which is about as good as there is anywhere on earth. The problem is it's artificial because they artificially stop the water from going onto the land. So I want 2 things. I want voter ID for the people of California, and they all want it. Right now, you don't have voter ID. People want to have voter identification. You want to have proof of citizenship. Ideally, you have one-day voting, but I just want voter ID as a start, and I want the water to be released, and they're going to get a lot of help from the U.S. Thank you very much. I'll see you in a little while. We'll see you at the site.
Definitely. In a place like California, you're going to need water on the crops and on the soil quite frequently because of the wildfire potentials, which is the reason why they had funding, more than enough funding to be prepared for a situation like this. And they had more than enough funding that they decided to cut at the last minute to be able to minimize the damage in which it entailed. But definitely, I think those are 2 strong conditions. I think those are reasonable conditions. I don't know about y'all, but I think they're reasonable. Now, going back to this roundtable in Palisades, California, Pacific Palisades, California, Trump just pulled his out and slapped it across Brad Sherman, who I don't know who that is, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, they said he slapped his sack around his face.
Relief items which will prevent it or at least mitigate it from happening again. So you're going to see us proposing both of those.
Like water. Little things like water. You know, the party of common sense. See, we're the party of common sense. You're not, in all fairness. We like water to put out fires. It's really quite efficient. All right.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Mr.
Relief.
He said, you know, we like water to put out fires. It's quite efficient. Oh, man, this guy Trump, man. We got him back, y'all. It's like a few comments. He doesn't just give us anymore, and neither should he. This is what I voted for, Joey replied. Definitely. I mean, he's not in the office this time to play games, especially with all the games that y'all play. He know he not finna get reelected or running another campaign cycle this time around. So come on, man, let the man be. With Melania sitting right next to him to observe the whole thing, it does add a little something to the dynamics. I didn't say that, but I mentioned Melania being there too. I was just saying that it's not something that I've seen quite often from Jill until it was like special moments, so to speak. But Melania is out there on the forefront, and we just did a video. She is fierce. Guy answers, yes, sir. Should have asked for another. Somebody also added, I've heard that that's what's happened to Skiff after all. And President Trump was just too modest to embarrass him to outright say so. That's why he said it looked like Skiff got hit with a baseball bat. Wasn't lying, though. Oh, my gosh. Okay. What do we have next? I would say, did my screen just go black on me like that, bro? What's going on, huh? Now, tons of Trump flags were spotted in LA today. People want massive political changes after watching Democrat incompetence burn their city down, according to this post from DC Drano. Yeah, that's a lot of Trump signs. They got them stacked up to the T. When I tell you Donald Trump, he's really that guy. He will bring a crowd together literally just off of the idea that he might be in a particular area. That says a lot. I mean, there was a lot of people out there at that inauguration. A lot. I got there like 3 hours early and still didn't make it in, man. But anyhow, as President Trump shakes hands with brave firefighters from the Los Angeles Fire Department, one of them says, "Thank you for saving America, Mr. President." Thank you, Mr. President, for sure. Leader. This is what leadership looks like. Shakes every last one of their hands. Make small talk with them. Man, come on. Y'all know the comments. President Trump is a good man. Gunther, he's I gotta get on my Gunther, man. He be commenting on everything. We have all needed your help, Mr. President. The entire country was struggling. Yes, we were. Joe Biden, y'all, man, I wish somebody can put that Man in Black flash thingy in my face for them 4 years. I'm just saying, I just want to forget. No, I ain't gonna lie. It was a lot of beautiful moments with my family that I wouldn't want to forget about. But anyhow, let me see if I can find this Gavin Newsom meetup. Oh, okay. This is what I found. President Trump kept Gavin Newsom waiting on him like a puppy, says George. And Newsom looks so lost and depressed.
Force One there, and we believe that's Governor Gavin Newsom at the bottom of the stairs, awaiting the president's arrival. As we zoom in there, I think that is the governor as he is waiting the president's arrival. Again, he was not a part of the trip as far as being on the itinerary for President Trump to be taking a tour with Governor Newsom, but the governor saying he would show up when Air Force One arrived, and that you're looking at live. I'm going to bring in Jonathan Hunt just to help me with where the president is going here as we talk through these live pictures, Jonathan.
Look at him.
You are in Pacific Palisades, I believe, have been dealing with the devastation here. The president is going to take a tour of some of the worst hit areas, and we'll leave these live pictures up as we're talking through it.
Yeah, he definitely did, man. So right below it, it says, Gavin Newsom begs Trump for forgiveness as he lent. Oh, wow. This is a. Oh, I tell you, I love the internet for the same reason I don't like it. I'm trying to tell y'all. He said Trump tried to pull Newsom's human skin suit off to reveal he's a lizard man. Wow. What else do we got? Newsom's hand after the handshake with Trump. Now, I done heard Trump got that firm handshake now. I heard that thing is like, he got me out here when on my P's and Q's when I'm shaking somebody's hand. Seriously, if I see some, hey, how you doing? Yeah, man, you ain't finna get me like that. Now it says Trump on why he's embracing Newsom, because you know he got some words for Newscum. He do. They got their differences. Don't let this fool you. You know, Trump is cool. He's close with his enemy. He keeps his enemies close. That's all I can say.
We're looking to get something completed. And the way you get it completed is to work together. It's the governor of the state. And we're going to get it completed. They're going to need a lot of federal help. Unless you don't need any, which would be okay.
We're going to need a lot of federal help.
So we're going to take care of things. Okay? We're looking to get something.
Of course he needs a lot of federal help. He needs a lot of medical help, too. A lot of medical help. Okay, that handshake is something prominent right now. They talking about this handshake like it's the headline of they meetup. Hold on, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go back.
Most importantly, thank you for being here. It means a great deal to all of us, not just the folks in Palisades, the folks in Altadena that were devastated. We're going to need your support. We're going to need your help. You were there for us during COVID. I don't forget that. And I have all the expectations that we'll be able to work together to get this speedy recovery.
We will. We're going to get it done.
Most importantly.
Yes, sir. You're definitely going to get it done if you got Trump back in that office. Want to make sure we don't miss nothing. Let me get the scrolling a little bit. Melania kisses Donald Trump versus Gavin Newsom versus, well, hold on. Melania Trump kissing Donald Trump versus Melania Trump kissing Gavin Newsom. If y'all don't shut up with this nonsense, man,